Game Business Incubator, Marble Brand Concept. Co-founder Tolulope Omoyele in the studio, and today we're going to talk about internet computer-based business opportunities with the 2023. Listen attentively. Internet computer-based business opportunities where they involve where they for 2023 where if you take advantage of. Now it means say whether you do any work, regardless of the work where you do, if you also enter this particular internet-based business opportunity where they are available. In fact, if you even pay you past your normal work, in fact, I believe that it's going to pay you past your normal work, because some of all these internet-based, most of the business where they transact there in dollars and in foreign currencies, now they pay. So it will be better for you to follow the trending trend, the trend where they give people money legally, than for you to dey complain say nobody carry you along. Yeah, we know they keep secret, we know they hold any info. Once the info come out wey dey pay, even we don carry and give you your owner to use am well. All right, once again, thank you so much, sir, for coming through.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we'll talk about this computer-based business trends for year 2022 first.
Okay. For this year 2022, a lot have happened, especially in the online space. A lot we've seen, new set of millionaires coming up, people that we don't even know, just coming out from nowhere. Let me use that word, nowhere, because you can't really say this is where they started from. We've seen children that are just barely 8 years old, 9 years old, 12 years old, and making a name for themselves somehow, thanks to the internet.
Yes.
So a lot of things has happened. If you want to bring this all together, so some of those business that online business or internet business that trend in the year 2022, we'll just give people a clue of this, so that when we are talking about what is coming up next year, what they should watch out for, at least they know of something that had been now, or that is still there, and how they can build on it. And those who are already in it, they will know that okay, this is what might be attainable next year. Everything is all about following trend and trying to predict what can come up next, because the pace at which things are moving is quite fast. The technological space is changing very fast, especially now that you're having the rate at which some are acquiring others, acquisition and so on. For example, now someone that is on platform like Twitter, and you'll be making maybe cool cash from it, you'll be trending on Twitter. At this moment where power don't change hand for that platform, you need to be careful.
No be lie. The power wey dey that place, you need to be very careful.
You talk anyhow, you do anyhow
from there.
So when you look at all these things, so you should be having your plan B for next year. That's as far as that platform is concerned. So that's that one now, Rijo, where they give some people now. You should be having your plan B.
No FBI, no this thing.
So about that platform, how you can replicate whatever you think you have there somewhere else, or how you can find a way to create that image for yourself on another platform, because anything will happen.
Anything can happen.
Exactly. If you are following what is going on beyond just I go to Twitter, I see what the trend, I like, I share, I repost, I retweet, or probably you are even the one trading, all you just care about is you tweeted something and people laugh and people commented and you are just there and whatever stuff. Well, try to follow up some things that are happening behind the scene. As far as that platform is concerned. So now that's just a tip anyway. That's not where we're going to really. So now let's talk about some of those stuffs too that trended this year. When it comes to the content marketing, that is one bomb as far as this year is concerned. Yes, 2020 it has been there, 2019 it has been there, but 2022 was a different level. Entirely. We saw a lot of people coming up on different levels. When talk about those people that are going into vlogs, or that have their video online videos, vloggers and so on, we have them doing a lot of things there. You have people doing a lot of wonders with short videos, and we see what it can do when it comes to disseminating information, either doing it comically, either using it to educate, or for any other purpose that they are using it for. And these people, yes, it has really impacted their lives too. Though it is not something that that you just stumble on overnight. I keep saying this thing. People see internet business like money ritual. No be money ritual.
Baba, people they cash out back to back.
People they cash out, but there's a process to it. No be magic. That's it. No be magic. Those people started gradually, and internet, the people that are really catching out from some of this, especially when it comes to their content marketing online, there are people that are able to build a team around it. fine, you fit get the skills, you fit put the content together, whether it's video or writing or whatever stuff. You might not have the other how would I put it, skills that are needed to put things together. So being able to collaborate, those that are able to collaborate, they are the one really eating. Even you see some of those we call the star boys of these platforms, of this industry, content creation, you still see them, they collaborate. These days it's hard to know who is who. I won't mention their name. Before you know, you don't see this one, they do skits with this one. You don't see that one, they do skits with that one. You don't see this one. Even the one that are training us on some educative stuff too. Before you see that, they don't feature this other trainer for this their own program. They don't collaborate with this one, do this training on this, on that. You can see the way that network is being built.
Yeah. That's right.
Why? Because competition is high on those in that industry, and one of the ways to just push it up is being able to have the flavor of another person coming into your content, whether you are writing, you are a blogger, or you are a vlogger, or whichever one you find yourself. So content creation has been one area that has really proved itself when it comes to that industry. So that's one thing that we need to watch out for. And we see that some people use it even to boost a lot of things too concerning them. For example, now there's a popular musician, and his song really trended. When he release a particular hit track, before you know it, you put it something challenge, and people start trying to master the dance step, and before you know it, both the whites and people that are even purple color too, if there's anyone like that anyway. What I'm trying to say, that even people that are out of this planet, they also want to learn that dance step. So that is one part. Then let's talk about some of these other online businesses too that people should, that also
this is a premium update too, that premium update
2022. Another one is when it comes to online training, is another one too. Organizing online training, some people to capitalized on this, and they were able to make a living for themselves, or at least have that extra income rolling in. That one too, no be Gary. As I dey tell you now, say the possibility there, I go dey let you know the reality. Because when you don't deal with people in this area, sometimes it is all about being persistent. That's it. And concerning that area now, putting content together, training people online, no be easy job.
No be lie.
No be easy job. But the moment you can start it, is something that keep reselling itself. Once you package it right, you find out that the energy and everything that you put in creating a particular course to put online for people to study, by the time you finish it, and by the time you finish that course, you put it online, 1 2 3 people subscribe to it, and before you know it, you don't need to recreate that same course again, and you keep reselling the same thing. So the time you put into it in creating that course, you are not re-imputing that same amount of energy into it again. The only thing you do is you keep updating. Maybe there's new updates on the course, or there's a new technology out there, or something that you want to add up to your course. You keep putting it there. And the beauty of this is that like you said earlier, most of this online business pay in dollar.
No be lie.
It might not be much for an American, for person wey
plenty,
but you will be Nigerian.
Wey you know wetin dey sup.
I know person wey be say 25 minutes, I think, yes, they teach online and make like maybe something like maybe $2 something per 25 minutes, sometimes $1 something thereabouts, and accumulatedly this person is making around 100 and something thousand naira per month, and this person doesn't go out. No transport fare wey go collect a particular chunk of am.
Mr. Tolu, this one wey dey talk sef na long thing. I get person wey go just on radio listen to headline news, come set camera, come go Google the picture, maybe dem say Wike do something, he go come Google Wike picture, he go come do the video. When I don hear say Wike talk, say he go do come edit am, come put Wike picture, put that type, he go come write am Wike did this, post am,
come make am small.
Na that thing take dey pay rent 3.8 million. I'm not even joking.
So what are we saying?
When he show me wetin him dey gain for that thing, I say this life na information.
That's just it. All of these things I even bring down like something even small, on a smaller level. You're getting it, the one I mentioned, that okay, on a small level like that, you may think it is something small, but before you know it, and one beauty about it is that once you start, the whole thing starts revealing itself more to you.
That's right.
That's it. You still start saying it this way. Okay, maybe me too, I can do it this way. I can go this way. So when it comes to online education platform too, they are a very good one to consider too, even in coming year, because they are here to stay. That's just it. There are a lot of platforms there that allow you to post your courses, and when I mean courses now, there are a lot of them. I was still researching a few recently, and I found out some other platform whereby it's just for art, music and art only. That's what you have courses on anything, how to play any form of instrument. You can put it there. Some people is just for languages. You want to learn languages, cultures, whatever stuff. So if you are versatile in any of those things, you can put yourself there. But the reason why some people are not having access to some of these side hustles is because they don't. Some of them, they find the platform, they register, but things they should know beforehand, they don't know it. For example, what are the ethics that are guiding this kind of side hustles? That's being side hustles, being gigs doesn't mean they don't have ethics that are guiding them.
Yeah, that's right.
Does it mean that there are no rules guiding them? No, there are rules. And once you register on some of these platforms, they discover after your first stuff and second stuff, you are not meeting up with the requirements. You are out, and the next thing you hear is that they don't accept Nigeria on that platform. And it's not that.
You don't come out with that too.
It's not that. That's just it. So moving on from there, we have other ones too that I can talk about. People are also creating and selling. Okay, I've talked about that, digital products. Yes. So there are a lot of them, ebooks. I've talked about that. Of course, it can be ebooks, can be anything. Audio books and so
sell products. I get one guy recently now where Mr. Tolu, I beg today, as soon as we finish this segment, please wait behind. There's something very important.
Okay.
I get one guy where I just did the guy just begin to turn big boy. Now I say, now that's what way they do now. I know. He say no, saying they sell TV. I don't know this guy with one shop. You don't open any shop. What he does is he go get pictures of this TV from the company where they ship and come. Now he go come post them. The guy take the post down for internet. He go still do video of himself. When they talk about the features of the TV never come. People don't pay it.
True.
I'm telling you, in fact, he from their money he bought one for himself, 600 and something thousand for himself.
True.
TV never come. People don't pay. I mean, all these things. Like
it's information and being another challenge is many people have information, but one of the major challenge that people that are interested in online business are having is procrastination.
That's in
I'll do
that
it.
is supposed to be seen.
I'll do it. I'll learn it.
Because we arrest anybody who procrastinate.
I'll write the post.
I'm telling you, that thing that affects me well.
So that's one major challenge with people that are interested in going for online businesses. That's one of the major challenges that people are facing. Then that fact of the expectations are too high at the beginning. People believe within 3 months away. But there's a phase of marketing.
That's what I was going to say something. There's this guy that I know. He started running one of his online content. He said within a year he had like this platform that pays. I'm talking of YouTube, and I think within 1 year he had already entered 100,000 followers, and I'm sure that see, when I went through some of his posts, some did not really generate views like that, but I think he kept at it, and that was power of consistency.
That's it. The time he would have, if that person is working the normal day work, the 9 to 5 kind whatever
of job,
that means that there are many times he was awake at night, and you still have to keep up with that.
That's right.
For him to be able to meet up with that within a year, and it's not only that. People see it like internet business is like a free platform.
But I believe it's a try your talk. This thing na consistency.
Na consistency.
You know wetin dey make people dey. I dey tell somebody ask for my social media page. I can't give her my answer. He say what? 36,000. Can't they shout? So he was not feeling bad. I think he had like 800. I can't tell and say, guy, if you ever wear this mentality, you no go feel move, because there are so many people watching you. But once you post, you see 2 views, you can't be discouraged. You can't do the post.
That's
those people now will say they don't stop the job. They won't give anybody anything. They will give another person where they see the post.
Confirm.
So even there are 2 this thing they get. Keep posting your content.
Keep at it.
Before you know, one day you go just
you
post one thing.
Just one thing that will go viral.
See one thing where you don't post, don't go viral.
And you see what Mario just said. I've seen it happen to people. I mean, people that you least expected, and before you know, they now that because of that, that kind of spotlight, it now makes you start dropping content back to back, even if you don't really drop content, so to speak, but you still have people coming to visit your page.
That's it. And a content that is not trending now might be the content that will pick up, even
let me share one testimony.
Yeah, right.
One and she's an artist, a female artist that she shot a video at a very ridiculous amount I think 2 years ago.
Okay.
You won't believe that the video hit 1 million views this year.
Imagine.
And she said she's surprised that, can you imagine that something that is seemingly you don't even pay attention to is now the one that is now giving you the money, the profit, the process.
So that's right. And let me just
sorry to everybody where they listen right now. We talk about internet computer-based business opportunities for 2023. So they talk about some we don't really help people stand out for 2022.
Yes.
So listen, pay attention. Listen at premium information we pay for. I beg. Make sure say you listen well. Go ahead.
So another one that's really had its way this year is blogging. Blogging, yes, blogging really did very well this year. We have a lot of blogging platform coming up with their own concepts to release their own information. And one thing that had really helped that platform this year
concern you
is because we have a lot of AI tools now, artificial intelligence that help you in your writing. So they help you edit to make sure that what you are writing is good. Like maybe you use a wrong kind of vocabulary somewhere, this and that and cool. So even some of them, they can help you with topic when you are doing your research. There are a lot of them there. You just go there, just pick a topic. This is the topic I'm interested in. They will throw it out to you. Even there's one that is trending at the moment too now. I think that's chat GPT or something like that. That particular stuff, I decided to check it out yesterday, and checking it out, it was like, wow, this is awesome. I just asked, just like when you are searching on Google, but this one no be Google kind of search, like step by step, how you will go around. You want to write an article, how you write it for that topic and this or something. Like it looks like you are communicating with an instructor, putting you through something. So imagine if I want to write. So it has made it so easy.
And some people go pay money, make people help them do this thing.
That's just it. So imagine someone have to pay me money to do that, and I have one AI somewhere for free that is doing part of the job too for me. That's it. So making use of these tools has really helped many. And one beauty of it is that the blogging itself locally is not what really brings in the box. Some of these bloggers have had the opportunity now to start blogging for organizations outside the country. That's it. There are some platforms you go there, you see a lot of work. Like some of them will tell you Europe and America, some will tell you South, some will tell you anywhere around the world. You can meet up. So you try to look for the one that suits you more, and part of it you find out a lot of writing gigs there. Because they know if they are paying their people over there, they know how much they will pay. So if they push it out anywhere in the world, Africans use exactly. So when you grab that, that's where this time mostly they will ask you that share a blog or two that you've written before with us. So where the people now make money from that, they now make reference to that their blog that has not been visited by maybe one person in 3 months, but they kept at it.
Mr. Tolu, if I leave you for this particular topic,
I'm enjoying it.
Like say you no go let anybody relax, you go just talk everything, which is good. But then I would like maybe we'll look into 2023. We'll talk about some of the internet or IT business opportunities
that people can take advantage
especially
of.
young entrepreneurs, where they feel look into, where they feel begin to tap into.
Or you can even use your business to
to just package around.
That's right, package around that kind of platform.
Okay, so there are a lot of them out there. Like I once shared on one of our segments like that there is a particular organization. What they do is based on YouTube, they open different YouTube channels and they employ people. They train them, they employ them, like confirm employ them. So the channels now, they will give you they can give you 2-3 channels. Just like when you say you are a marketer, they now give you cover Bulegba, Mushin or whatever stuff. They give you some kind of locations to cover to market. So they'll give you those channels. Then you'll be posting that they'll give you everything you need. So you'll be trading monthly. They are paying them salary. Then if you hit a certain landmark, there's a bonus that comes from it.
Wow.
The first day I met a lady that is working there, when she was telling me all of this, I was like, wow. Then there was another time I was in a bus. Then 2 guys were discussing because of my conversation with that lady. I was quick to grab what they were discussing about.
Yeah.
They're also working in the same organization. I don't know, maybe it's the same ladies organization, but the same business, whatever stuff. And they have CEO, they have everything. And what they just build the business around is YouTube, nothing more.
Wow. Shady, hear them now.
So there are a lot of them out there. So I'll start from here now. Number one, there are a lot of technologies that are out now that are going to change the face of some of the existing one.
Okay.
And changing it to make it better. That's it. But people in those industries have to upgrade themselves. That's it. You have to be ready to let go of some things you think you know before.
Okay.
You have to unlearn.
To learn this one.
Exactly, because things will change. That's one. Then for those that probably they've not learned any before,
this way they talk, they sound like threats. So
it's no threat. It's just trying to let people realize what is achievable, so that you think you're already eating it big, or you're already on your way. You've been taught something and you are still.
Let you that think get it stand. Take heed.
So in case things change tomorrow, you will not want to try to say, okay, this is not working. It's not for real. You need to follow up with news updates, especially on those platforms. See, it's not enough that, let's face reality now. Most of all these online gigs, online business, whatever stuff, let me say 90% of this platform are not owned by Africans, let alone Nigerians.
Oh man.
So that's one. And this most of these platforms are domiciled in countries whereby policies are taken serious, and they keep changing this policy, maybe to protect the government or to do something or whatever.
And sometimes they bring these policies to help guide the business.
Thank you.
Very true.
Even countries like our own that don't have, how will I put it, so to say, because of the numbers of people we have on those platforms, our government are trying to influence those platforms in our country to make sure that it favors them. Yesterday, the information minister.
I was going to ask you a question around that, saying that you have to get an approval. That's coming from ARCON, the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, saying that you have to, if you're a skit maker, if you're a content creator, if you are a blogger, if you are a comedian, you have to get an approval before you go before you put out any online advertisement.
You know, our government, they want to cash out on anything. They don't care, maybe they invested or they don't invest. Once they see that something is trading, business is trading, our government, I trust them, they're very good.
I see them now. I see that thing.
I was not saying that
young boys really try this.
Somebody that cooks, you know, these food bloggers. So do you have to take your food preparation to the Arcon before you get because you know how many food,
it's just food you post. A lot of funny things that we let's just put that aside. So that's just one of the old thing. Yesterday again I was listening to one where the information minister was talking. I think they're celebrating something. I did not even get that part, but that particular segment was interesting, so I picked the detail from there. And it was like concerning management of speech, whatever, that Meta is really trying blah 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 on their platform to regulate hate speech, and they want other platforms too to emulate that. So he went as far as mentioning other platforms like Twitter, like Instagram, whatever. What are they trying to say? They are trying to cut them, so that when the whole thing happen, we've had the experience in 2020 now. Yeah. So they are trying to cut them, which means that somehow now, before you know it, yes, Meta now, before they don't charge VAT,
now they do.
There are some other online platforms that now charge VAT. So based on your country policies and it's influencing it. So where I'm going to with all of this is that because all of these platforms, things are changing. So you have to go beyond just using the platform. Know what, I'm repeating that again, know what is happening behind the scene. That will keep you abreast to know what.
That's why you just see some people's page vanish.
Just
you don't know the reason.
I lost one of my accounts. Although I have one major account that I use on Instagram, and I decided to open one again.
And you'll be wondering, now, what did you do wrong? Why was it taking?
I can't access that platform till now, and that's my main Instagram account. But if you are visiting, you can view it. But for me,
you can't view it.
Can't view it.
So how do you even know their community guidelines and all?
So that's just it. So you need to be able to get all of these details and know them. So all these technologies and policies and co will be changing the face of things. Part of it is the 5G.
Okay.
Because of 5G now, things will be changing. That's it. Why? if you are the type that okay, the platform you're using before, things you're using before is not giving the kind of how will I put it, the quality. Because with 5G now, if you're making videos or create some kind of content that has to do with visual stuff now, so you need to give the best.
Okay.
Because when there was no 5G, things might be slow. People tend to go for the less version of what you have to offer, so that it will be fast.
Yeah.
But now when the stuff is fast already, so they want the best.
That's right.
So if you are not giving the best, people will easily spot details that video is low quality, this is that is that. So you need to work around that. So that's one. Then moving away from that, to talk about other platforms that you still have. Yes, the competition is very out there, but it is not too late to become a social media influencer. In 2023 it will still stay, because there are new openings, let me use that word,
social media influencer.
Because now exactly, it's not something that is just happening, but it's going beyond just people that are entertainers being influencers online now. Professionals are now going into it like back to back. Even professions where they say they can't advertise, they now find ways to push themselves on those platforms and become leaders in that industry, as far as online stuff is concerned. So you need to find a way around that too, so you can still become an influencer in that your field, in that your area, and social media platform will always be there. That's it. The only thing is that how they will be is what you don't know. Like I said, they keep changing. That's it. Their algorithm, their strategy, and so on and so forth, especially when there is change in power, like the one we are experiencing with our
and the one
our little bird that used to cry always now. Now they are shutting people down to stop shouting anyhow. So that's one of the things we are facing there. Then another business part that you should think of, or it's been around for a while now, is drop shipping.
Oh yeah.
And it is still there, still doing very fine,
thriving.
That's it.
It's thriving. I'm serious. I know few people that are into it and they are doing great.
That's just it.
Especially for ladies.
Especially that when you check their status on WhatsApp, you understand better. So let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Anyway, sorry, before you move on, let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll go discuss more on this particular topic: internet computer-based business opportunities for 2023. So like this now, in the drop update on list of opportunities where young entrepreneurs supposed to take advantage of for this 2023, where they come out. If you know, so you want to be part of those, we want elevate, we want rise up, we want move from the back side, come the front side financially. Stick around, don't go anywhere.
Do you want your toilet to smell fine, nice, or you want your quarter to smell good? Saint the original Isaiah is the best for your use. Grab your copy. No.
Graduate 105.5 FM Billionaire Comedians stay with my name. I will still there right here for the frequency of billionaires. As I follow you talk like this, me and Temitayo, we don't already plan what you want to do for this 2023 where they come. In fact, you don't even do our archive since now to bring them back on, arrange them well. But for you where they listen, I beg, say sometimes if people don't pay heavy money for some particular thing, they don't really take them serious. Now why they beg, say Jordan FM they try go through extra miles to make sure they then bring premium information can give you. If you make them now, don't be say you go can't give Jordan FM money, or don't be say you go can't dash us anything. Some of themselves to share testimony they had, but at least make them by all means. Even if they don't swear, so you won't make it. You will make it. Even if you go make it, you go make them. Just listen to us. You go make them. You go make love. You go make money. You go make. In fact, just pay attention, and we got you covered. So we talk about internet computer-based business opportunities for 2023. We go trend very well. So they give us premium lineups on the ones where go soft. So I beg, please carry on.
Okay, and part of it is that you can start a digital agency. So that's one reason. Is this now? I was saying something about algorithm changing. In short, some of those platforms is like what they are doing now is that they are trying to raise some set of people that knows about their platform. like they want to make money for some specific kind of people, so they are making it harder for an average man to just go on one of those platforms and place adverts just like that, and you eat it.
Yes.
They are now using terms, they are now using algorithms that you have to learn it, you have to understand that platform for you to get it right.
Okay.
So that's it. And if you as a young entrepreneur or someone that have these skills, you can learn this platform and see how it works. So that way now you can start an agency around it, where you help people to optimize their social media handles or help them with their search engine optimization, depending on what you want to go for. That's it. Or even content optimization. You know, there's what they call content optimization too. That's it. You know, it's another thing for me now as a blogger or as a content writer. I may write for a particular blog, but for it to hit the mark online, there is need for it to be well optimized. I don't want the keywords to be too much. I want it to be readable, attractive to the search engine, that's the online bot. Why at the same time the readers should not be lost in the process too. So there are a lot of things you want to balance there. I'm not going into that deeply, but for someone that can learn this, so you can help organization with that, so you can start a digital agency.
But this is what you talk about now they teach people now they train people.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, please.
So that's one of the things that people can go into at the moment. Then while you're still at it, let's say you have a particular skill and you know how to pass the knowledge to other people. You know, there's another thing. I feel do something, I feel no sabi teach people. You get them? I feel sabi am. If you put me on, I feel do am. But if you tell me I explain, I'll just say, yeah, I just did it and this, and in the long run,
people plenty like that.
But if you are the type that you know how to do something, or you have knowledge of something, and you can put another person through, then for 2023 you can consider going into online teaching, tutorial or whatever. So it can come in form of creating videos, put it on some of these popular platforms. Yes, when you start you might not get people subscribe, but once you get 1, 2, 3, it has started.
Very true.
That's it. So you just need the first person to subscribe. That's what you need. And if your content is quality enough, then you've started. That's just what you need. And don't just put it on one platform and go and sleep. Put it on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platform. And don't just leave it that you don't put them for platform. Market your link.
Market them well.
That's it. Create a social media platform or any other platform that you use to market that one. You know what people just do is that when they go online to do online business, they just open a shop. There's no banner, there's no billboard, no signpost. That's imagine I'm selling something. I open the shop. I did not display outside for people to see. I did not put a billboard or something else. Even people where they do POS go still put even a one thing. They will, even a paper or biro they go write and POS. Because you will withdraw now. What you go they look for be that.
No be lie.
Now POS you they look for. So that's it. So in the
if you go even write the meaning of POS, nobody will come near you.
Many people say they don't even know POS.
They just want to see that
POS. I remember I wanted to withdraw cash to complete a transaction in Ikeja. The moment I saw POS, I don't walk up. I person wey get POS dey by my side, but I don't know why she no sit for that place. As I just go, I just look at her person no dey wey be like POS. Now someone like she's there. But my target is what? The engine, everything was on one small stool in front of her dimension. But I don't look that one. Now the POS. Now yeah, for logo. So when you are doing online business too, you have to market it. That's it. It's not that you just put it there and you believe it will market itself. Sorry, you have to market them. Now you go enjoy your products and services.
Marketing and consistency and
consistency
and the market
and that marketing too. You have to be consistent with it.
Oh boy.
So what's the game plan is consistency. That's the game plan. Is what consistency. You know, sometimes you look at some of us that we know some of this that we are not into it because we know what is behind it. That's it. I won't do it, but I'm not ready to be consistent. I have many other fish to fry.
I want to have these social followers. And do you know this social media thing can be so deceptive to people who did not go through the real process. Exactly. I mean, you see some people with like 350,000 likes, and then when you go to their engagement, they only have 1 or 2, or they don't even have.
Then you know there's something.
I think that one is not encouraging at all.
That's that there's something going on.
It's not the way to go.
You know,
you really want to get engagement.
I had one platform on Facebook that I was posting my write up and go like that. And you know, anytime I do that, before I know it, it was already up to like maybe 300, 500 without any ADS. And I was surprised, like, work seriously, but for a while now I've not been right. I'll still discuss with someone and say, when was the last time you see me even write any content, all those stuff that I used to hear that I don't get time. That's it. You can't do I don't get time for this if you want to take it as business.
Mr. Tolu, novels, because of our time, you go quickly give us some, because I want to make people know everything about this thing now.
Okay.
The challenges, everything where they involve, and then quickly, I think in 4 minutes, also add your social media platforms and phone calls, phone number, in case anybody want to reach out to you now for personal training and any other thing where they want to learn.
Okay. The challenges for this, I'll say it's the major challenge for any form of online business is time. The money part, yes. Power supply, yes. But the real challenge, you know, before now I would have told you is that power supply, charge, cost of internet, this and that, but I'll tell you the real challenge really is time. And that time that I'm talking about, time, that is consistency. That's it. Your time is going to need your time. See, let's start dropping some mindset of it is a business that you can have your time to yourself, whatever. When you are just starting, you don't have your time to yourself. Let me just say, the only freedom you have is that you can do it from anywhere. You can be anywhere with your phone. You are dropping your content, relating, interacting, and maybe whatever is dropping in. That's the bottom line there. With time, when it goes to a certain level, fine, you now have the time. So that's one thing. The major challenge, I say once more, is time, being consistent. That's it, and that's how to do with your time.
I swear I believe you.
So moving on from there now, for people that want to know more about this, or you want to learn more, that you want us to train you on how you can start this process and you follow through, and how you can start building a business around it. That's another part of it. Building a business, not just enough that you are now making the money, you are trained or whatever, but are you able to build a business around it so that tomorrow it will not just fade up and that's it. Build a brand around it. So for you to learn about this at Marble Brand Concept Limited, we can put you through all of this. That's it. And from next year we'll be having a lot of training that will be rolling out. That's it, concerning all of this stuff and how you can learn them. Fine, some of them will be free, but those free, you know, when it's free, it's just something to just help you. No, those ones that are free, I'll just be frank with everyone here, they are just to introduce you to it. That's it. Especially those that don't have the idea of this thing per se, but we have them in different range depending on what you want. So there will be a lot of training from next year. For this year, there's no training anymore for this year. So from next year, we'll start arranging our training. I'll start training it out to people that are interested in knowing more about this and how they can build a sustainable business. And if you want to just have it as a side hustle too, how can you go around it? And in this one, I will be looking forward to you being able to, how will I put it, learn how you can work yourself around it. That is being able to plan yourself around it, because that's another thing that most people don't have, planning themselves around these things. So because of our time, I'll just drop our contact details. So if you want to know more about it, you can reach out to us. First, the phone number to reach out to us is 070 63 00 4528 070 63 00 4528. It is also available on WhatsApp, and you can check us online. You can check out Marble Brand Concepts Limited on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on Instagram for you to get more details about us. And our website is marblebrands.ltd.com for you to get more details about this. ltd.com. And in case you want to visit us to see us physically, you know, people do say that seeing is believing, but that shows how little the faith is anyway. But let's just move on. So you can visit us in our office at 9, that's number 9 Dokpemu Road, opposite First Bank PLC, Aluminium Village, Dokpemu, Lagos. Yes, that is where our office is located. You can visit us there to know more about this and how you can go with this platform. The key thing is that we'll put you through how you can go around it. We'll train you, but in case you need some kind of other services, because some of these things might involve services. You know, experience, they say, is the best teacher. That's it. I have my reason for saying this now. You know, some of this stuff might require you maybe subscribing to some third party services. That's one. Some of it might involve, for example, you have a blog that you want us to train how to create content and so on, whatever stuff. That your blog might not be well optimized. So if you don't tell you, say we are training you at this amount, to do that optimization for you is a different service. So these are things you need to have at back of your mind.
May jing the bell.
So thank you very much. And, look forward to hearing from you.
Yes, when I don't hear them like that, amazing opportunities. This one are for you, no be for me. This one are for you. Take advantage of them. See how if you take help yourself stand out for 2023. As I did inside studio, as for me and my house, and as for me and my studio people who will do this thing, we will come 2023. It can't depend on you now. We don't hear the information.
Don't enter 2023 before you start making the move.
See the traffic now where you dey now. You don't forget saying now one place you dey since. Now so you do, and the 50 day that same place again till another 1 hour, and I go still they give you premium update. We go make you know go feel the traffic. In fact, if you even dey one place for 3 hours, now so Lagos traffic be. You understand? Nothing they really cost them if you can't reach front. You say nothing they there. All right, guys. By praise all of them, I go reach out on time. Stick around. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back.
Do you want easy washing of your plates, clothes, and your cars without peeling? Need being original quality liquid soap is the right soap for your use. You can order for your copy now by calling multiple bango on 081 62 60 60 31. 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now. I never regret buying our soap.